on Twitter. I do the American Conference like reporting and predictions and recaps and whatnot. So I have done quite a bit of deep diving into the schedule this year for all teams across the American. And I can tell you right now, absolutely our floor is going to be 7 wins. I think we are probably going to be closer to 8, 9 with a puncher's chance at 10. The biggest game of the year, well, every week is the biggest game of the year. I've circled Tarleton State twice. This is a legit team. We saw what they did to Portland State. Again, Portland State, not necessarily world beaters, but they're a top 10 FCS ranked team. Now, I'm a firm believer that the American Conference is, in fact, the best G5 conference in the nation, but unfortunately, it's also one of the most unbalanced, right? When you got Army and Navy and Memphis and Tulane, potentially UTSA, potentially USF, it's a very, very top-heavy conference. So, we are really, really good, but I'm fairly certain Tarleton State could beat some of the other teams on Army's schedule this year. This is not going to be a gimme game. This is not Lehigh. This is not Morgan State or Mercer. No disrespect to any of those fine programs. I do think we're going to get the W at Mikey on Friday. Then we got Kansas State. It is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and just mark that in for an L. We got North Texas. They lost their 2 best offensive players. They didn't have any defense last year. They got a new defensive coordinator. That's great, but the offense is not going to be what it was. That's going to be a W. We got ECU. ECU looks like they're going to be really, really good this year. We're playing them at home. It's a tough place to play. It's a Thursday night game. It's going to be packed. But the 2 weeks before that, ECU is playing NC State and BYU, and there's no way they're going to be able to prepare for the Army offense when they've got NC State, an in-state hated rival, and BYU in the 2 weeks leading up to that. So both teams are going to be on short rest. And we are going to be traveling into hostile territory, but I think that we're going to have the edge on that game. UAB, I'm sorry, Dilfer, it's a dumpster fire. Charlotte, I got a soft spot in my heart for Charlotte. The fans love them, but no, they're just not quite there yet. We're going to go down to Tulane. Tulane, they lost their star QB. They lost their star running back. Unfortunately, they kept their blue chip head coach. I don't want to say we're going to lose that one, but it's going to be a tough one. I'll say that. We got Air Force. It's going to be a coin flip. Best of times, worst of times. CIC games are always coin flips. Temple, we're going to crush them. Tulsa, they got new coach, Trey Lamb. I think he's a really, really great hire. I think he is actually going to do really great things out at Tulsa, but this is his first year, and those great things are not going to be coming this year. That's going to be a walkover. We got UTSA. Everybody's saying UTSA is supposed to be so, so good this year. Frank Harris is finally gone. They're unbelievable when they're playing at the Alamo Dome, and we are playing them at the Alamo Dome, but we're 4-1 against them over the past 6 years, and I'm not positive that they're going to be holding up all the way through the entire season. I think we beat UTSA. And then last but not least, we've got Navy. If we make the American Conference Championship again, which I think we very well might, I think we lose that game. I think if either team makes that conference championship game, they lose the following week. And I will tell you right now, as good as Navy is going to be and all of the expectations and all the spotlights and Horvath, he is not big enough to make it through the season healthy. He couldn't do it last year. He's certainly not going to do it this year. There's too much of a target on his back because everyone is looking at him. And look, he is super talented, and that is a fantastic offense that he fits perfectly into what Brian Newberry has designed. Tesga's coming back. Navy is going to be very, very good. But I don't think that they're going to be able to hold up along the stretch. And my craziest hot take is when Tulane plays Memphis, whoever loses, that team is going to make the American Conference Championship.
Wow.
Go Army.